Hey guys! How are you guys doing? I'm sorry, I cracked myself up. Hi guys, how are you guys doing? So my name is Bologi Steven. If this is your first time here, welcome. If this is not your first time, welcome back. Glad to be back. I did go on a little break, but I'm back. I'm back. So we talk about all things love, relationship, marriage, family, and you know that with that comes everything, life, career, purpose. It's somehow all related to, you know, um, yeah, love matters. Yeah. So today I want to give you guys one story. I want to tell you one story. It's a very funny story. Not funny, haha, actually, but it's a funny story. So, it was the year of our Lord. It was, I think, 2018. That's about 5 years ago, right? It was my birthday. So, it was such a great day. I went to work, and then after work, I had this like hangout with friends. And it was nice. We ate pizza, we took drinks, we had fun, we laughed, we took pictures, and all of that. They gave me gifts. And then my boyfriend at the time, now husband, after that we went for our own dinner, just both of us, and all of that. And I remember being an extra girl. Like, I got 2 pairs of shoes, right? I love shoes. If you know me, you know that I absolutely love shoes. So I got 2 pairs of shoes that day, right? As a birthday present. So in that hangout, like, I wore one, right? And then when I was going for dinner with my husband, my boyfriend, extra me, I was like, oh, I'm gonna change shoes, right? So I changed my shoes. I wore another pair of shoe, right? So I wore this shoe, right? And we went for dinner, right? And then it was a nice dinner, we talked and all of that. And then he was taking me back home to drop me at home. This was about almost 10 p.m., right? So we get home, and I'm trying to like pack all my gifts, just feeling like, this girl with so many presents. And I'm looking for one pair of shoe. No, did I say one pair? One half of a pair, like one leg of shoe. The funniest thing is that I wore that shoe that day. That was the shoe I wore with the hangout with friends. Then we go for dinner, my boyfriend and I, right? And then we get back home, and I am looking for my shoe. Like, I become Cinderella. Like, I can't find. I mean, Cinderella, at least she lost her own running. Me, I did, like, it was so funny, but not funny, haha. And I'm like, I can't see my shoe. And we checked the whole car, we ransacked the car, turned it upside, called my friends, where is my shoe? Can't find my shoe. So we go back. I told you it's almost 10 p.m. and we basically have to like trace our steps. So we go back to where we had dinner, checked everywhere, called the staff of the place, like, we're looking for one leg of shoe. And nobody has seen the shoe. We go to where we went with friends again, checked everywhere we sat, no shoe. Called all our friends, we were looking for shoe. No shoe. It was so mind-boggling, to be honest. It was just like, how? Like, I just wore this shoe. So how? Anyways, guys, the long story cut short is that I did not find that pair of shoe. I didn't find, like, till today, 5 years later, almost 5 years later. I don't find them. I don't see them. The shoes, they just gone, just disappeared, But and it was such a beautiful pair of shoes, and it was my favorite color. It was like plum, and like somebody I love so dearly got me that shoe, and like, it's a shoe that I know that I would be wearing for a while. So it really, really hurt me. It really pained me, and it really confused me even more than the pain was like the confusion. But one thing stood out to me about the entire experience, and which is just the way my boyfriend at the time handled the situation, my now husband, right? It might look like a very ridiculous thing. It might look like you're even careless. Like, how do you misplace a shoe? Like, even me, gun, I'm thinking like, how? Even now, I'm like, how do you misplace a shoe, right? And then, like, but he saw that it was important to me, and he treated it as important. And that's just what I want to leave with us about our relationships, whether romantic relationship, friendships, whatever it is. He saw that this shoe was important. Like, we went all the way back, and where we had dinner wasn't like a close distance, it was quite some distance. And then, you know, going across to this point and then this other point before eventually coming back home, it was, you know, some time. But he did it because it was important to this girl, and he loves this girl, so he's gonna make the sacrifice. And it just reminds me, like, relationships are all about sacrifices. And sometimes the thing about making sacrifices in relationships is the fact that sometimes what is important to them does not look important to you. For the life of you, it is stupid. It doesn't make any sense. Like, why is this a big deal? But guess what? It's a big deal to them. So you have to be interested in it. As long as it's not seen or something wrong, or they're not telling you to come commit a crime, you have to develop some form of interest in things that interest your partner. Obviously, not every single thing, you know, you can still, you're an individual. You can still have some things that are for you and some things that you don't have to do every single thing together. But if something is important to your partner, you would at the very least, or you should at the very least, respect it. You don't belittle something that is important to your partner. You don't go like, oh my God, it's just a shoe, it's not that big a deal. Some people will even go, it's shoe now, I'll buy the shoe for you. Wrong answer. It's not so much about, at that point, at least for me, beyond loving the shoe, beyond the fact that it was a gift, it was also the confusion of how. So it's just a reminder for us to, you know, be sensitive to our partners, to make, you know, there's this song that we sing to God where we say, let what concerns you concern me. Let what, I can't remember the exact, for the life of me, it skipped my mind, but, you know, let what bothers your heart bother my heart. Like, give me your burden, God, you know, like, let what you care about, let me care about that as well. Let what hurts you hurt me. Let what pains you pain me. Let what excites you excite me. Because it's also a point that brings about intimacy. Now, I mean, the shoes still they pay me, I'm not gonna lie. But I mean, it's a point that we can now remember. I remember how we went away and to look for the shoe and all of that. But when you are able to truly care about something that your partner truly cares about, it brings you guys closer. It helps with intimacy. It helps them to see that we are on the same team. It communicates that we are a team. It communicates that we're together. And so what happens is that when they see how much you care, you guys just bond. You know, you guys just build a bond that is stronger than would have been if you were all going about different interests. And just picture you taking interest in their activities, them taking interest in your activities. You guys will become closer as friends, as spouses, and as people in a relationship. So yeah, I just wanted to share my Cinderella story with you, tell you how I did not find that shoe. Tell me what you think. I know it's weird, right? Yeah, how I did not find that shoe, and then just draw one lesson, you know, from it, and how that really touched my heart about my husband. So let me know what you think about my crazy story in the comments, and then let me know if, you know, something else stood out to you about the story. I'm thinking I want to be sharing some more stories and drawing some more lessons from it. Would you like to hear? Would you like to hear just, you know, random things that happen, and then we'll just draw a lesson or two from it? So yeah, that's it for this video. See you in my next video. Take care, guys. Bye.